caucuses are underway across Nevada, so we should know later tonight who'll come out on top in the Silver State.
That's right, but before then, people will have to deal with long lines and waits to cast their support for their chosen candidate. We're bringing you team coverage across our valley.
We'll hear from Contact 13 investigative reporter Stephanie Zeppelin at Arborview High School in a moment. First, though, let's go to 13 Action News reporter Masa Saidi at Durango High School, which is quite possibly the busiest caucus location in southern Nevada. Masa.
Hi there, Steve. Okay, this is one of 130 caucus sites throughout the state. The doors opened at 5. What you're not seeing right now, the line is all the way through the street. We're going to try to walk you through kind of what's going on right now. A lot of people tell me they're coming here to make their picks before work. So what they do is they show their ID and then they head over right here. You see people lining up. This is where they go to figure out what precinct they're going to be at. And once they get their precinct number, they pick up a blank ballot at the table here. You can just see how long these lines are. Matthias is going to kind of walk over here and show you. And the corner, they have two choices. They can just make their pick, they drop it in a ballot box down there, and they can head home, or they can choose to take part in the caucus. Matthias is going to pivot over here. You can see 30 tables set up here. Once everyone from the precincts has arrived, that is when the caucus process will begin. So again, they have two choices. If they are in a rush, they can just come here, make their pick and leave, or they can choose to start to caucus, and that starts when everyone gets here, which should be around 6 o'clock. Now this process goes on until 8:30. At 8:30, they are going to be counting the paper ballots. It is a public process, so it's going to be done in front of everyone. But just to show you another look of the lines here, so many people here in line. There is some confusion. Everyone thought that they were going to have to actually stay, that this was going to be a 4-hour-long process, and people are just a little confused about how their vote is going to be counted if they just drop it off in the box and go. We're going to stay here. We're going to continue to talk to people. We've seen a lot of Trump supporters, but we're going to continue to gather more information. Right now, I do want to take it out to our investigative reporter, Stephanie Zeppelin, at a caucus site down there. How's it looking over there, Stephanie?
Hi, Masa. We're out here live at Arborview High School, and I want to get right to it. The parking lot is so full, we can't even park our truck close enough to the building to get you inside, but it doesn't matter. The line is coming to us. You can see the people, the line already forming, several dozen long outside, and I can tell you there are at least 100 more people in line inside. Now, right now at 5 o'clock, they just started sign-in, so these people all have to sign in from 5 to 6 to participate in the caucus, and then after that, they will cast. Now, this site, I'm not sure about others, but this site has an option that you can cast your vote and leave. Otherwise, you can stay, caucus, get in your little groups, talk about what you think, and then vote for your precinct. Now, one of the strange things I noticed here was the ballot still has several candidates who have suspended their campaigns. Chris Christie, Carly Fiorina, all of those kinds of candidates that have dropped out beyond the 5 remaining candidates. That's because if any one of them were to get 3.33%, they can send a delegate to the Republican National Convention. So that's why they're still on the ballot. Technically, they can still make it through Nevada, although we know those final 5 are the ones that most of the people are showing up here to vote for. A lot of first-time caucus participants going through the line. A lot of people have voted in primaries and voted in elections, but never caucused before. So it's a first-time experience for a lot of people, as well as for a lot of the volunteers working at this caucus. Another thing to keep in mind is there will be no results given out from this location tonight. The people working this caucus say they have to submit their results to the state, take pictures of the sheets that have the tallies on them, and then send those to the state, at which point the state will compile all the results and then release them. So we're not going to know who wins these precincts tonight. That's all going to have to come all the way up from the state. So we want to wrap it up here and get inside and talk to some more voters here tonight. So I'm gonna sign off right here, but we will have much more on the caucuses and let you know how things are panning out and how these lines are all going a little later tonight on Action News. Live at Grand Teton in Buffalo, Stephanie Zeppelin, 13 Action News.
All right, thank you, Stephanie. And Masa, it looks like a lot of enthusiasm.
Yes, for sure.
For both caucuses, on the Democratic and now the Republicans. The latest chapter in the story of a suspect who police say attacked